As you guys may already know, AI calling is going to become something revolutionary in these next couple of years. Now, I want you guys to take advantage of this and definitely hop on the market before it becomes as big as it's going to be, right? So, I'm going to be teaching you guys essentially how to create a beginner prompt within Synthflow. Synthflow is essentially the software that allows you to create and white label, right, these AI callers so that way you can offer them as a service for your own agency. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop on right into it. Okay, so we're here, and now in order to get started with Synthflow, there's going to be a link down below with the best offer. I'm currently partnered with Synthflow, so you're not going to receive a better offer than the one down below, and you'll also get a 14-day free trial. I'm currently in the link. You're going to go over here, right? AI voice assistants that sound human, right, and drive results. So you're gonna go over to pricing, and then you're gonna click on get started. Once you get that, you're gonna go over to your own account, and you're gonna see this, right? If you've already made your account and everything, you already know that I essentially created an assistant. Now this assistant is going to be an inbound assistant, right? Now I'm gonna be teaching you guys a beginner guide on how to prompt your assistant correctly. Right? A lot of people are having trouble with this, and I want to make sure that you guys know the best method possible of doing it. Now, getting straight into the prompt, as you can see, there are 6 things in here that you need to take note of. Essentially, think about it like this. You're basically teaching the AI who they are, what their industry focus is, their primary goal for the call, the service benefits that you're offering, how you should speak, and objection handling. Now what I'm doing here is essentially an AI that can answer questions about a specific service. In this case, obviously, I'm going to be doing it about Synthflow. That's no problem. You could basically make this to however you want. I just want to show you guys how you would prompt it, but this can be tailored to whatever you're currently doing, right? Just make sure to format it this way, right? But I'm going to go through this entire thing, right? So I'm going to start with the who you are. How are you going to say this? What's the best method of teaching the AI who they are, right? So in this case, I basically told it, your name is Adam. You're currently working for Synthflow, the company that allows people to white label their AI calling software and start their own agency with little to no limits, right? Now they know who they are and who they're working for and what that company does, correct? So from there on out, you would give it an industry focus, right? What industry are we currently focusing on? So you're going to be focusing on people who are looking to start their own AI calling agency, right? Which is an agency that services AI essentially. So that way, not only are you giving them like a niche to focus on, but you're also giving them what they're looking to do. Right? This is, like I said, very tailored to what you're currently doing, but just follow along and you're going to understand, right? So what is the primary goal for the call? The primary goal can vary. In this case, the primary goal for the call is going to be to explain the service that Synthflow is offering and answer any questions that the inbound user may have. Right? Now, in order for them to be able to answer, in order for the AI to be able to answer this, you're going to give it some service benefits. Like, what is the benefit of your service? Now, the best method that I've currently used for this would be to give it bullet points or to numerize them, right? So I basically gave it 4 benefits in here, 4 reasons as to why people should definitely start using Synthflow, essentially, right? And this would also be shown on the call that is going to be made, right, by the inbound person. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go over as to how they should speak. I'm going to move my face over here. So how should the AI speak? Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a good example so that way you know how to format this. So I told it, I want you to speak professionally in a human-like tone of voice. Keep all your responses enticing and simple to understand. Make sure to use casual language, phrases such as well, and I mean. This is a voice conversation, so keep your responses short, like in a real conversation. Don't ramble on for too long. Right? Now it knows all of that stuff to make it more humanized, more than it already is. Now we need to do this with objection handling, right? How is the AI going to be able to handle objections? So you're gonna give it a couple of things here, right? For example, you're gonna give it not interested, busy, bad time, or we're already working on this, or don't call this phone number again. You basically have to add all of your objections under this title right here, so that way it understands what objections they may face and how to reply to them. So depending on how it is, right, how it would you wanted to reply for not interested, busy, bad time, you would write it down here. Reply like this, right? And then you would give it a reply with quotations or without quotations. It's really up to you, right? Now, something that I've also noticed is that if you prompt it with quotes, for example, you tell it say this and it's like quotation marks, it's just going to say that. It's not going to have any flexibility within the conversation. That's why instead of saying say this, I always say something like this and then remove the quotations, right? You give it a comma and then you just say what you would say. You get what I mean? So that way you not only give it the freedom that it can have, right, to be able to persuade the person or whoever is intending on buying, but it's not following a strict script, right, that you're giving it to it. And that's like one of the main things that I see from people and why their AIs are not working as best as possible. It's because they always give it quotation marks and not give it any sort of freedom within the conversation. So this is something that is very important. Well, now let's go ahead and test this bad boy. So I went ahead and added my information over here on the right side, so that way you could go ahead and call me, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So as you can see, I'm currently receiving a call and I'm going to go ahead and answer it.
Hey, this is Ava from Synthflow. How may I assist you today?
Hey, I just wanted to know a little bit more about what you guys are offering. I was kind of interested.
Hey, I'd be happy to help with that. Essentially, Synthflow helps you start your own AI calling agency by providing white-labeled AI software. This means you won't have to worry about hiring the right people since the AI is trained by top sales teams. You can focus more on growing your business while handling tasks like lead qualifying through our AI. Does this sound like something that could benefit your current setup?
Well, it really depends. I do have a lot of people that are calling leads at the moment. And I'm in the real estate industry. I just wanted to know how that would benefit me.
Ah, got it. In the real estate sector, using AI can really streamline how you handle lead qualification and follow-ups. Instead of your team spending hours on calls, our AI can manage initial contact and basic inquiries. This frees up your staff to focus on closing deals and other high-value activities. Plus, the AI is available 24/7, so you never miss a potential client due to timing. Does this approach sound like it could make things more efficient for your team?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely does work. I feel like a lot of the money could be allocated into something like this, and I would save a lot of money, right?
Exactly. Investing in AI can be a smart move financially. It reduces the overhead costs associated with a large calling team, like salaries and training expenses. Plus, the efficiency of AI means you could see a faster return on investment through increased lead conversion rates. It's all about putting your resources where they can have the biggest impact. Would you like to explore how we could tailor this to fit your specific needs in real estate?
Yeah, sure.
Great. Let's dive a bit deeper. Could you tell me more about the volume of leads your team handles and what specific challenges you're facing with lead management? This will help me understand how our AI can be most effective for you.
Yeah, so we're currently having around 2,000 dials per day, and yeah, it's a lot to handle for us.
Wow, that's quite the volume. Implementing AI could significantly ease that load. Our AI can handle those initial dials and filter through to ensure only the most promising leads reach your team. This means they can focus on fewer, but higher quality interactions. How does that sound for improving your team's efficiency and possibly even their job satisfaction?
That sounds great.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that resonates with you. The next step would be setting up a demo so you can see our AI in action and discuss how we can customize it to fit your specific needs. How about we schedule a time for this? What works best for you?
Probably tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Perfect. I'll set up a demo for tomorrow at 8 p.m. We'll walk through everything and make sure all your questions are answered. Looking forward to it. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss or prepare before then?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. then. Have a great evening.
Okay, you too. Bye. As you guys could tell, the simpler you make the prompt, the better it's going to sound. This is going to be completely revolutionary, like I said in the beginning of the video, and it's going to take the whole entire industry by storm. So be the first to do it, take action, and not only that, I want to go ahead and add this value on for you guys. So as you can see right here, I created a course that essentially teaches you exactly the ins and outs of how to create your own AI Gen C. So it talks all about Synthflow, and it talks all about the stuff that you need to do in order to become successful with your agency using Synthflow. So definitely watch this. It's going to be down in the description below, so that way you guys have it. It's easy access. And I also have a Discord community from people that are always in there, definitely grinding all the time, and I want you guys to be part of it. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.